Welcome, welcome. When one perceives the world outside, what is experienced is objects, solid objects. Matter, solid matter is what is experienced from the mind-body mechanism. And all objects are at a distance. They're all at a distance. And then there is the object that is the body. It's an object that is perceived. But if the story is dropped and there is a turning inside, just closing the eyes, letting the perceptive mechanism relax, and just turning inside, what is discovered is that what perception tells you is solid matter, like the body. When you turn inside and let go of the mind and just receive, just feel what is offered, what is discovered is that there is sensation. Sensation arises. And thoughts spin around these sensations. And out of that is built the experience of matter, the experience of objects. But if you remain within, there is never an object to be found. I mean, science has verified that it's all empty space. And then the process of perception creates this experience of distance and time and objects. And in that arena, it's always changing. But when you stop and you turn within, you notice that there are sensations periodically, thoughts periodically, but that's it, they're just passing through. And you cannot find any solid matter, anything that is an object, you cannot find when you are not in the arena of the perceptive experience. And you cannot perceive yourself. What is perceived is objects created by the combination of sensations and interpretations creates the whole panorama of the life. And in the phenomenal play, it is primarily dictated by the conditioning of the ego. But as you evolve, it begins more to reflect the clarity of self-recognition. And self-recognition happens by going within. And going within is feeling, simply feeling yourself. Feeling yourself. It's not the body perceiving objects. It's not anything that is away from. It is the feeling of yourself. Within this feeling, there are no solid objects. The feeling is everywhere. When it is experienced that the character is experiencing an opening, this is in the arena of experience. It's beautiful, but it's in the arena of experience. When you are turned within and you have let go of the habit of being in relationship with objects, and you dive deep within yourself, and there is the recognition that there are sensations, it's the recognition that there are thoughts, but nothing else can be found. And in that nothing lives everything. It's not something perceived that's away from you, it's the feeling of yourself. This is not an experience. When you are feeling yourself, what you realize is that consciousness itself is realizing itself. And that, in fact, is you. This type of thing does not come and go. It's not because of the character. It's not in the arena of perception. It's consciousness, infinite consciousness, receiving itself. This taste is not an experience, does not come and go, does not happen to the mind, body, but the growing realization of who you are. Of who you are, not how it seems through perceptive experience, but who you are right now. Not concerned with perceptive phenomena, but diving deep inside yourself and feeling yourself everywhere. Everywhere the same. And it is not the character experiencing an opening. It's consciousness realizing its nature, which is yourself. It is not in some future. There is no such thing as the future. It's imaginary. It's all just thought. The thought is pertaining to a character. The character is created out of memory. Memory is in the past, but there is no past. The whole phenomenal play is an appearance. So there are sensations and emotions that move through. They move through the infinite, unbroken space of consciousness that is totally alive, becoming so vibrant because it is realizing, remembering its nature, and the it is you, remembering your nature, not a person, not in time, not an object, but the light of your being, the light of your being. And the light of your being, realizing that it is light. Pure love, realizing it is love. Pure happiness, realizing that its nature is happiness and it is eternal and unchanging, cannot be perceived because it does not change, cannot be perceived because it is yourself, not an object away from you. Not in a future, not in a past, they are imaginary, eternally, infinitely, right now, the feeling of your true self, foregoing the habit of focusing on perceptive objects and feeling your nature, which is infinite, everywhere, infinite. So let us take a few minutes to sit quietly together and to dive into yourself, to feel yourself, to be yourself, to realize yourself.